Hello, everyone. Welcome to Creativity with Jennifer. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I am here tonight for Mystery Stampin'. Come on in. Grab your supplies. They were emailed out last night. Clue number 1. So you should have gotten that in your email box last night or first thing in the morning when you got up and checked your email. I'm not sure when you do that. So pull those supplies out and let's get to crafting. I am checking my video. It's very blurry on my side, so I'm hoping it's actually coming through as a clear video. Let me check that real quick. I'm going to pull up my desktop. Yeah, see, it's blurry. I don't know why. What is going on with that? So I am going to flip the camera and see if that makes a difference. And if it's still blurry, then I will cut off and then come back on. So let's see how this looks when I put you face down onto my desktop. I do have a few announcements to talk about. Let's see if this is any better. If this is better, then we will just get started. Get everything adjusted accordingly here. Hello, welcome. Thank you for coming in to Mystery Stamping tonight. I have a fun project for you. You should have gotten your information via email so you can craft along with me. I would love for you to make your mystery card and then join me by posting it in the comments so you will be able to share your card with you. I would love to see the finished product of what you have gotten. But real quick, as we are narrowing down, tomorrow is our deadline for our Sip and Kit Girl Night Out. I would love for you to grab a kit and join us on Friday night from 6 o'clock until 8 o'clock. And let's see, do I have any kits that I can share up here? I believe they're all in my tote. Let's see. I was going to share a kit with you, but I don't have one handy. Yes, I do. All right, so Sipping Kit is one of our Stampin' Up! Kits, and I'm going to share this one with you. Let's open this one up. This is one of the Christmas ones, and it is currently unavailable, but it is coming back in stock. So, but a Sipping Kit is, you click the link for my Sipping Kit, and it's been emailed out numerous times. But you click the link and you go in and you register to be able to order a kit. I do all the purchasing and it'll come in just like this. All your supplies you need is inside the package. Now, this one has a stamp set with, this one has a stamp set with it, but it comes with your stamp and your ink block. So, Friday night, 6 p.m. to 8, we're doing Sip and Kit. So we will have, bring your beverage that you would like to sip on, purchase a kit, and be able to have some girl time in crafting, having lots of fun. Tomorrow, or actually tonight, at 11:59, that is our deadline to register. So I would love for you to grab a kit and come join us. So if you're interested in that, let me know so I can make sure I have enough kits for you so you are included. The other thing I wanted to share with you real quick is the Advent calendar. I have teamed up with 2 other demonstrators And we are putting an advent calendar together. You will get 12 projects with a PDF file, and they're all going to have step-by-step instructions, and you will get 12 videos and 12 projects. And these are the cute little bags that you will receive when you purchase my kits. So there's going to be 12 of these bags. We are each doing 4 projects. So you're going to have 4 of these 3 times, and they're all going to have stuff inside of them, and it's going to be labeled day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, and it's the countdown to Christmas. I would love for you to take part in the advent calendar, as registration is coming to an end. So if you're interested in the advent calendar, please get on and click that link for the registration. And I will also update my description, because I don't believe I put that in here in the description for this video. But I will do that for you guys after the video. But I would love for you to come and join me. It's going to be a lot of fun. It starts on December the 2nd. And so we'll do a video a day for the countdown for Christmas. So if you're interested in that, come join us. I would love for you to be part of us. And then real quick, since I had to move my free with the purchase class from last night, I moved it over to tomorrow. So in the morning, I will make a post as to what time I will go live to do my free with the purchase class. So come back and join me for that as well. All right, let's dive into mystery stamping. So mystery stamping, I am using the Label Me Grateful stamp set. I also use the Label Me Grateful die set that goes with this. Here are the dies that go with this stamp set. So I'm using that for mine. And then I also will be using the Gather Moment dies as well. All right. So these are the Gather Moment dies. And I will also be using these for my mystery project. All right. So clue 1 was emailed to you last night. Mystery stamping is the 3rd Monday of every month. Just so you know, the 3rd Monday of every month. So the 3rd Sunday of every month, I will email out the clues that you need. So for this one, let's see, what did you need? You needed a piece of colored cardstock, and I chose crushed curry. And the measurement on it is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And then you needed another piece of cardstock, and that one should be at 4 1/4 by 11. Score at 2, 3 3/4, 7 1/4, and 9. Then you would need a piece of basic white. I used a piece of basic white. My measurement is 4 by 3 1/4. Okay. And then you need 1 piece of designer series paper, and I chose the Gathered Moments. So you need 1 piece of designer paper at 1 3 1/4. Okay. Then you're going to need 2 pieces of designer series paper that is 4 by 1 1/2. Okay. And then you are going to need 2 pieces of designer series paper that is 4 1 3/4. All right. And then lastly, you needed 2 pieces, 4 1/4. So I'm going to kind of leave this right here for a moment. I'm going to make sure all the pieces are in here. This way you can write them down if you did not receive it by email. But if you did not receive by email, make sure you join my email so you're not missing out on all of the great opportunities that I give through emails. So I'm going to give you just a second to do that. And then we will get started. I'm going to quit moving it around. There we go. Give you a second. You can pause it, write your measurements down. And that way you've got it. Okay. I hope everyone's got their supplies ready so we can get started. Now, I'm undecided if I wanted to share the actual project or if we're going to just make it. But I think I'm going to go ahead and share it. Also, we'll be using the white ribbon. This is optional, but I am going to be using that on mine. So here is the finished product. And then it opens up like this. Isn't that pretty? I love that. So that is the finished product that we're going to be doing. All right, so let's go ahead and move these out of the way. And that way we can get started with our project. So this is going to be the base of the card. So you should have a piece of cardstock that is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And that is your base, okay? So while we are then moving over to our 4 1/4 by 11 piece of cardstock, let's get our scoring board out so we can score it in the way that we need it scored. All right, so we're going to move that. Now we're going to score it at 2 inches. Okay, 3 3/4. So we're going to just go ahead and get all this done. Oh, I got to pull the arm out. And then we're going to go 7 1/4. And then all the way to 9. All right, so there are our score marks. So let's move our scoring tool out of the way. Now we're going to take this and we're going to fold this over. And then we're going to fold this side over. Take your bone folder and run it across, giving it that great crisp fold there. Then we're going to take this part and we're going to fold it over this way. Following me? So we're going to do the same thing with this one. And then we're going to fold this back and just keep running your bone folder over it. So there is our card, okay? Now, I am going to start putting our designer series paper on here. So I have the 2 pieces that is 4 inches by 1 3/4. So we're going to take this off, and these 2 pieces are going to go on the outside flap. All right, and I am going to use my Stampin' Seal adhesive, and I'm going to just flip this over, and we're going to put this on the back side. And then we're going to line this up, and it's going to go right in the panel there. Now, if you have designer paper like I do, the pieces go together See, if I didn't cut it, it would go just like that. So if you have designer paper that go together, you want to make sure that you're lining it up to where it will match. Because, like, you wouldn't want it to look like this, because then that looks off, right? So make sure you've got your paper going in the right direction according to your pattern. All right, so we're going to put our adhesive down on here. And then that is going to go straight on this panel. All right. And then I just sealed it down. All right, now we are going to take our, you've got 2 panels that is 4 and 1.5. So we're going to take those 2 panels, and then they're going to go on these 2 panels. And again, if I didn't cut it, my paper would go together. So make sure you have it going in the right direction. All right. Following me, guys? I hope so. And again, when you get done with your mystery card, I would love it if you would post your project in the comments on this video so we can be inspired by your designs and also the product that you used. I would love to see your projects, because I love crafting with everyone. And also don't forget about the upcoming classes. I would love for you to come in person and join us in our events. All right, so now we have our piece of basic white that is 4 by 3 1/4. All right. And then that is going to go right in the center so you can write your message. So I'm going to put my adhesive on the back side. And then we're going to put this straight down in the center of that. Okay. All right. Now you have the strip that is 1 by 3 1/4. And basically what this piece is so you can use your dies to cut out a design using the pattern paper. So I've got my Gather Moment dies, and I'm going to take this and I'm going to cut this out. And I'm just trying to figure out which way I want to cut this out, because I did not really have a piece that has an empty spot on it. So let's get our die cut machine here. And I'm going to put it up here. I'm going to shake a little bit, but I need to get this cut. And so you can do the same thing while I'm cutting mine. Go ahead and cut your piece. Okay. I'm going to run this through, and then let's see what it looks like, because I'm not sure I like this. But let's see. All right. Oh, yeah. That's pretty cool. Not a problem. All right. So let's put that down. Now, I need to grab my liquid glue. The one I had on my table is empty. I have been using our green glue a lot. All right, so what I want to do is take our green glue, and I'm going to put it on the back. Whoa, that's too much. Green glue you don't need but a dab. So let's see if I can get this wrapped around here. All right, that looks good enough. And then this is going to go just in this corner. Just like that. That is all that's going to do right there. It's be the little decorations for the inside. Hello, hello, welcome. Thank you for being here. I hope you're enjoying the project, and I cannot wait to see your mystery stamping. All right, so now we're ready to take our card base and attach it to our card here. But we are going to put this in the center, but before we do that, you should have 2 strips that is 4 by 1 inch. So those 2 strips need to go onto the card base. So we're going to put our adhesive down on the back of our strip. And then they are going to go, there is a little bit of the crushed curry showing, top and bottom and the side. So we're going to put the strip on each side of the card base. All right. And again, you want to make sure your designer paper is lining up. If you would have pattern paper such as I do, you would want to make sure it lines up, that you don't have it going in different directions. All right, now what we're going to do is I want to take my liquid glue and I'm going to put it on the back piece only for the center. You don't want to put this on your flap because then your flap will not open. All right, and I got just a little bit right there, so we got to rub that off real quick. All right, now we're going to take this and we're going to turn this around and try not to get the green glue all over your fingers because it is so sticky. All right, and then we're going to just line it up and then give it that great press. So there is your project. How about that? Is that not cool, guys? Oh, gosh, I love it. I hope you are enjoying yours the way it's turning out. I cannot wait to see what yours looks like. All right, I thought I did. Okay, I went ahead and cut my label, and I cut a piece of greenery sprigs, and I cut it out of the old olive. So I already did mine. So if you need to cut your label, go ahead and do so. And then my sentiment that is going to go on my tag is so grateful for that heart of yours. And I stamped that in Early Espresso. Okay, so we're going to tap into our ink pad. And then this is going to go straight onto our tag. All right. And that is all the stamping that we're going to do. So I'm closing that back up so I don't get that everywhere. And then what I'm going to do is take a glue dot and my pick tool here. And I'm going to pull out a glue dot. And I am going to roll this just a little bit. And I'm going to take my glue dot and I'm sticking it on the back of my greenery. Uh-oh. There we go. All right. And I want to do one more. And again, I'm just taking the glue dot and kind of folding it in half so I can stick it onto my leaf. All right. And then this is going to go like this. Okay. Now, we're going to put the adhesive only on one side because you don't want to close your fold up because the it would not open if you did. Hello, Mom. So you're going to put this on the fold in the front, just like this. And you're going to make sure you only put the adhesive on that one side. Otherwise, it will not open and close. And that is your card for your mystery stamping tonight. Now we're going to top it off with a bow using the white ribbon. All right, so we're going to take it, and I'm going to try to make a small bow. Let's see if I can do this tonight. When I made my project, I made a big bow, and I was like, and then I kept playing with it until I finally got it. So let's make a little bow. And as I'm wrapping up, don't forget about our Lady Night Out with our sipping kit. I would love for you to come join us. And then also my advent calendar, if you are interested in receiving that. It is going to be amazing. I cannot wait. So make sure you join that as well. And after this video, I will go in and update my link because I don't believe I put that link in here. But registration is coming to an end for that and for Sipping Kit. So don't miss out. And I would show you some of the projects, but Advent is a time that is supposed to be by the day, and it's a secret. So I can't actually show you the projects. I know tomorrow during my Facebook Live for free with a purchase, I am using my bundle that I will be featuring in the Advent calendar. I will be doing projects with it tomorrow, but it's not the projects for Advent calendar. I've got 4 separate projects for that. All right. I have my bow. I was going to say I had my bow. It's all jacked up now. My glue dot didn't want to work. Let's do one more on the back. I like being heavy with the adhesive with bows. And we're going to take this and we're going to put it right over the stem to cover up that. All right. Perfect. All right, so we're going to trim this off. All right, and then we're going to trim this one off. Okay. And there is our card for mystery stamping tonight. So I hope you enjoyed it. Post your version of mystery stamping in the comments below so we can all share the mystery stamping and be inspired with everyone's creativity, okay? All right, there it is. Love it. And I hope you enjoyed it. All right, guys, that is all I have for tonight. That is mystery stamping tonight. We will be back for mystery stamping. Let's see, when is our next mystery stamping? December? Wow. December the 21st is our next mystery stamping. So stay tuned for more information. But in the meantime, I have a schedule full of events and would love for you to come and be part of it. And I am going to close with that. And I will put those the registration links in this video But remember, registration is coming to an end. So if you are interested, don't wait any longer. Don't miss out. All right, guys, I will be back tomorrow. And first thing in the morning, I will make my post as to what time tomorrow. I have a 7:30 meeting by Zoom. So I will probably go live. I know I'm going to go live before that. I am looking somewhere between 5:30 and 6 o'clock that I will be going live tomorrow. But I will make that announcement first thing in the morning. All right, guys, that's it for tonight. Have a great Monday evening, and I will be back tomorrow. Thank you.